Hello again, everyone. It's Travis from RockRiverRails. Today is Saturday, November 15th, and it's going to be a good day weather-wise, it looks like, in southern Wisconsin. They're forecasting temperatures in the high 60s today, and we definitely can't beat that for November, especially when we got an inch or so, I think it was, of snow last weekend. Today we're headed to Milton, Wisconsin to check out the Wisconsin-Illinois Modular Model Railroad Group open house display. They've got a layout they're setting up today. But first, we're going to try and see Wisconsin and Southern Train T4 here in Whitewater, Wisconsin. That's where I'm currently at. But a little bit about the Model Railroad Group and Club in Milton. They host events throughout the year. They're open to the public. I think it's a couple times throughout the year to showcase their efforts and expose others to the hobby. Their club is located in Milton, Wisconsin. It's adjacent to the historic Milton House Museum, which you've probably seen in my other videos if you're a frequent flyer to my channel. But the club there that they use as their club building, they don't have heat, so they shut it down in the fall. And today we'll be inside the actual Milton House Museum to see what they've got set up for their layout inside of there. So, Milton is a short drive from Whitewater, Wisconsin. So as soon as T4 passes by, we'll head there and see what's going on with today's layout display. Shouldn't be much longer on T4. Sounds like they were just doing a recrew on the east side of Whitewater. So definitely not far from where I am located now. So it shouldn't be too much longer. And again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please give this video a like. Leave me a comment with your thoughts. And most importantly, subscribe to the RockRiverRails channel so we can continue bringing content to you, the viewers. Again, thanks for watching. And we're headed to Milton here in a bit after T4 passes by. Okay, we're arriving at the Milton House Museum. Just pulling into the Milton House Museum. They got a train show sign out front. That train there was T4, the same one we caught in Whitewater. It is now T4R for recrew. But yeah, here is the model layout club that I was describing earlier. So we're gonna get parked and then head on inside and see what they have to offer. So like I said, here's the actual club building itself. Apparently they don't have heat, so they shut it down for the winter. All right, let's go inside and see what they have to offer. Once we enter the building, we're greeted right away by a large model replica of the Milton House Museum building. It's extremely detailed. I'm not sure what scale it is, but some really nice work here on this model replica. And then we have a picture of the replica as well. And then we enter into the model railroad layout section and are greeted right away here by what seems to be an N-scale layout. So some really nice scenery, some mountain scenery with some snow, and then some buildings and country landscape. So that's the N-scale model right away when we walk in. And then we take a look at the HO scale layout. Keep in mind this is all modular. That means it's portable. So we're going to take a quick look around and walk around the whole layout display for you here. So a nice country scene. And then that leads into the staging area or the yard. This is where they set up trains to be run on the layout. Here they have a Rio Grande passenger train that they're getting set up. And here comes a steam engine pulling a passenger train through the staging area, a very large staging area. And then we get into a Metra train here. Some really nice Metra cars, and then some classic Metra power as well. At the end of the staging area, we've got a Santa Fe war bonnet in the background, and then a Polar Express steamer. And then their control station here with some Wisconsin Central units. And then we get into a city landscape. Really nice detail on the buildings. The scenery's all good. And then we've got a Sioux Line train here, a freight train, passing by the city area. And here comes the steamer again. And then into a little bit of a industrial area here with a loading dock and such. Really nice detail on the grass and the gravel area. And moving along. This section here is Anderson Storage, which, if I had to guess, replicates Anderson between Janesville and Milton that the Wisconsin and Southern works. And then more industry here. Really nice detail on the buildings. And then another picture of Anderson Storage with a couple cars. Moving along past the industry, we've got a Wisconsin and Southern locomotive.
I was out in the Whitewater, caught it there, and then I was like, well, I'm going to stop by here on the way back towards Janesville, yeah.
And I'm talking to one of my friends, Andy, here.
Yeah, there was.
He was asking me if I caught T4, so I let him know yes, we definitely did in Whitewater. And then here's our Rio Grande passenger train coming by now through the industry section. And then some more warehousing and loading docks. Looks like a Coca-Cola facility here with some tank cars out front and our Sioux Line train passing again. And then looks like a random grain tower section here, and then we have some fields and some farmland. So a little bit of everything in this modular layout display that they have set up today. I really like this farm setup here too, with the house and the barn and so forth. So just a quick look around the whole HO layout that they have set up. And keep in mind, this is all modular. They actually take this to train shows. And now we'll get some video of the trains passing by the various locations. This one going by the farm. So for what it is, a lot of detail in this layout here. And here comes our Sioux Line freight past the farm as well. So we've got some local fallen flag railroads, some non-local stuff as well, with the Rio Grande passenger. So then a picture overhead of the farm, and then a picture of the landscape here with some, looks like some limestone cutouts. That's pretty prototypical to this area of the Midwest, so it's pretty cool that they threw that in there if that's what they were trying to accomplish. It's a really nice detail on this landscape here. The detail on the limestone and the grass and the trees. There's some wildlife mixed in up there as well, with a passing train going by now. And some nice weathering on these cars. Then we have Metro 192, classic Metro Power. And we're back at the city here. The buildings look great with the coloring and the cars on the road. The grade crossings look pretty nice. And then that train is headed into the staging area for a run through. Nice water tower as well there I'm seeing. And we're back at Anderson. Our Wisconsin and Southern locomotive is on the move. Running long hood forward. Looks like they may be doing some work. And then we have a meet here as well. And then over to the industry, we've got some potash hoppers waiting to be loaded. And a lot of detail in that scenery there with those buildings and so forth. And now we're moving towards the Coca-Cola section with the loading docks and trucks, and we've got a BNSF locomotive there, some tankers, a Coca-Cola sign. So really nice job here, what they've done on this layout and the space they have. They've got a lot of different sections here, from city to rural locations with the farmlands, and then the industry sections as well. So really nicely done. I'm not sure what this section is, but I really like this little farm section here in the layout with the fields and then the farmhouse, like I said, and then just a picture of the Coke facility, and then one more train before we leave with a meet. So a very nice layout. This is a shot of the Milton House built out of Legos. So that was pretty awesome. Some real creativity goes into that, and then the train show sign out front. So a pretty cool modular layout here that they did today. Again, this is the Wisconsin-Illinois Modular Model Railroad Group that put this on today. So a big thanks to them for doing this event and showing others the hobby and what they're all about. So nicely done by them. They are on social media. I know they have a Facebook, so go ahead and look them up on Facebook if you're interested. I thought it was a great little layout for that space that they had. It was very detailed, and then the different local sections that they incorporated was pretty cool to see as well. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about the layout that I showed you here today? Is this something that you would visit if you're in the area? Or just leave me your thoughts in the comments section below. Love to hear what you thought. And that's going to do it for the tour of the modular layout at the Milton House Museum. So after leaving Milton, I stopped at Newt's Bar and Grill in Orfordville, Wisconsin to meet up with my girlfriend for lunch. I had a bacon cheeseburger with fries and a spotted cow, and it was delicious. So if you're ever in the area, definitely stop at Newt's and get something to eat. But that's going to do it for this episode of Rock River Rails. I want to thank you for watching. Please like the video, leave me a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the Rock River Rails channel. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.